We're live? Yes, we're live. Hello.
Hello, salutations.
Oh, hello. Good evening and welcome. So yeah, we're like, wait, this came out last Sunday. So
Mm-hmm.
I just realized, cause so I'm realizing now that the new trailers are being released on Sunday. It feels like, cause I feel like when we have Otaku Talk, we go live, we do our show, and then a few hours later, I'm getting messages that there's a new trailer out. So I'm like, okay, this is a Sunday thing. I'm thinking is what's happening. So here we are. It's Saturday. We wanted to get it to you guys early, a reaction, but life was just lifing.
Right.
So we are here today on Saturday. And why did I put that we're live at 7:45 p.m.? Because I just realized that. But we
Was
here
that what
now.
we are gonna do last time?
No, I think
No, we
StreamYard
didn't do it
sometimes
late.
I think it just like puts a time in there. I have no idea how they come up with the time.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, I thought it was like 7 o'clock. I don't know what's happening to me. I don't know what's happening. But anyway, we're live now. We're live now. So yes, there is a new season 2 trailer. I think this is actually a season 2 trailer because the last one was an extended look. Um, so we're gonna be watching that. I'm curious to know the difference between
I
like
was about to say, yeah, like maybe okay, maybe that we won't get as much detail, maybe.
yeah, because they had like an extended scene. Like I the ones where they're like, okay, we're gonna play this scene out without cuts or any background music. I get that. Like that's the first look. Those are the first look ones. And I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But then the last one we watched was I feel like an extended what was it extended cut? It had a different name. And this one is an official season 2 trailer. So, I don't know the difference between
Official season two trailer. Okay, so I guess this one maybe is more detail
or
actually.
maybe like more cuts. You think it's gonna be more stuff and more cuts, maybe? I
Like
don't
maybe
know.
we get a little bit more scenes. Like I feel like it's
Mm,
supposed to be that progression. Like we got the little trailer, then we got the extended look,
yeah.
extended
It
trailer
was
that
so
gave us
many.
a little bit more, gave us so much more meat, and
Right.
gave us so many more questions. I feel like this one's just gonna.
Okay, we'll see. I wonder if this is going to be because we're now at April. It is April the 6th today. Do you think we're going to get one more trailer before it comes out? Or do you think, I feel like this may be the last one, but I feel like a
I
month,
feel like it because it's 6 days. Oh wait, 6 days,
it's
bitch.
like a month,
All,
but I
all,
feel
I,
like
all I think of is the 12th, and I'm like, it's
that
right
is
around the
six.
corner.
I wish it was only 6 days
Right.
away. But I would think from here we may start getting cast interviews. Maybe I'm hoping to see more like content from the stars of the show. Maybe I think that would be
Mhm.
cute. So hopefully we start getting that kind of content and them telling us to watch it when it premieres. Like I would think in the last month rollout, that's what we can expect to see because we haven't seen much from the cast yet.
I think did Sam. I think Sam and
Oh, I saw a little cute thing they
I think
did in Jacob.
Louis' name. There you go, Jacob.
Jacob, yeah.
Sam and Jacob. I think they did like a little interview. I saw. I didn't actually watch it because I was hanging with a friend at the moment. Um, but I got looked it up. I think they. I think they're starting to do a little bit of press. I could be
I'm
wrong.
just
Maybe it was
convinced.
an older clip.
Okay, because I'm like, I saw that. I saw a cute little thing they did. It was like 1 minute or something like that. I'm
Mm.
convinced you're not talking into your mic. You
It
sure it's your
seems like
mic?
it is.
It
I
just feels more roomy than usual. Oh,
What about now?
oh, yes, that's Mike. That's Mike
Oh,
voice. There you
I
go.
had the same title.
I was like, all your little bass gone, all the bass gone. I was like, this does not sound right. Anyway, okay, there you go. All right, so we're going to watch the trailer. If you're new to the channel, we usually watch it through without saying anything, usually just a lot of facial expressions. And then we'll go back through and pause and make comments as we watch it. So that's usually how it goes. This is 2 minutes and 19 seconds. So if it's not a lot of the same stuff we've already seen, I'm going to be surprised, shocked, like, because they really giving us a lot
I mean,
if
you put
they
it so close to the last one, so like I feel like it got to be something new.
right. So let's go ahead and add this on in. I'm gonna move because I remember I was looking for pictures to make kind of this overlay for it. And I was just like, I want to find now. This is a new picture of Lestat down here from this season. I
Hmm.
feel like I don't know if this is a Louis from last season, but it's not
It
very
feels
zoomed.
like
It
last
feels like,
season.
yeah,
Yeah.
he was so beautiful in this shot. Like I have the full
Hmm.
picture that I took the background off, and he was just so beautiful in this shot. I just had to mention how otherworldly perfect he looked. Whoever's doing their makeup, it's amazing.
I mean,
So
his bone structure is doing 75% of the work.
it's just a beautiful man in general, right? So it's like very little, but it was like his skin was almost perfect, and I loved, because we saw him as a human, and then when he became a vampire, it was just like it was on 10. It was like a TikTok filter.
Hmm.
So yeah, I love it. Okay, let me make sure this is not looking okay.
Let's go.
Who are you, Louis?
I'm the reticent vampire of the night there on these small. I walk the night, capturing disappointment and regret. Wait, stop the tape. We should get every detail right.
I'm listening.
Come and bring the petite beauty.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Théâtre des Vampires.
Perhaps this would be a time to take a break, Louis.
It's different here. I love it. I never want to leave.
The Coven has grand designs for her.
Who's that handsome man on the wall?
The finest actor ever to walk our stage, Lestat de Leoncourt.
We both now exist in two different worlds.
The Coven Master has the power of life and death. Will you abide by the laws?
I will.
You've remembered.
Claudia, I'm remembering it now.
It's never been about me.
All those years, coming back.
I want to know, for me, what happened between us.
I want to tell the real story.
That was nice. That was a lot of that was a lot more. I feel like they was giving more of a storyline now.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm trying to figure I'm processing my feelings because it's like
I mean,
very
it's definitely for me, it's definitely painting Armand as something a lot more shady than we have seen in the last ones. Like
yeah.
Louis sitting there, like we have to get this right, like we have to get each detail right, and then bringing up
Yeah.
memory and his reaching out to. It sounds. I don't know if he reached out to Lestat or Lestat reached out to him, but they have this like it sounds like a type of a sequence, like either a dream or maybe communicating telepathically or something.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like they're reaching out to each other or something. Like, I don't know. It's just making me
It
feel
just
like
feels
Armand is really, really manipulating Louis in the situation. Like it sounds like he's desperate to realize because he said the memories are coming back. So it
yeah,
sounds
that
like his
part was
memories were erased.
very heartbreaking actually in the tone. I mean I guess part of it is the music, right? The score behind it all was definitely also telling the story as well. It feels very tragic.
Yeah,
Am I
definitely. Yeah, that's
going
some tragic
to
music.
is this going to be the season where I'm like team Louis, which I like Louis for all intents and
Yeah,
purposes, but I'm like
yeah.
he may actually become a real victim,
Right.
which I think
Actually, this time.
yeah, actually this time which kind of like I don't know because this is what Lestat told him, like the in Paris is them, and I don't know, it all just seems like it's all making sense now. And yeah, I'm starting to get the storyline. And Claudia, like it was the Claudia scene, but for sure, they definitely started to feel like okay,
Seemed like a indoctrination or something.
yeah, it's gonna be like a tragic end in a lot of ways, I guess. So I don't know. We're gonna watch it again and we'll pause. And should we slow it down? If I feel like there was a lot of flashes.
I feel like that might be a little bit of a pause play situation because some of them clips are going fast.
Yeah. So I'll turn the volume down just a little bit so we can talk over it and also so you can tell me the pause. But let's watch it again.
Who are you, Louis?
I'm the reticent vampire of the night they're on these small. I walk the night, capturing disappointment and regret. Wait, stop the tape.
Okay, that's a picture of him.
Looks like him and Claudia, like her.
Yeah,
in the
is it like
background.
her? Okay, her in the back.
We should get
Okay, what is that?
Go
Is
back.
she coming out of packing peanuts?
It looks like they come out of packing paper or something.
Is it a coffin? Was he being shipped somewhere
It looks
overnight
like
or
maybe
something?
somebody was being shipped. Let me. It's like, what is this? Oh no, this don't be too slow. Let me just slow it down a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it looked like somebody coming out of like packing. Yeah, Jacob and it was definitely Louis.
every.
I don't know. I don't know what that could be, unless it's like him.
Is that how they got to? Maybe is that how they got to Paris though? They don't fly. Maybe. Yeah, like they have to get shipped.
That is probably what it was.
Yeah,
Got you.
so maybe
but he was so bloody though. It was like all of this.
Yeah, because I guess maybe they're getting up to feed, right? Like when they're on the ship. Like I think they had talked about this in season 1, right? About how they travel. Because they were supposed to be going to like Italy or something like that. Weren't they supposed to be going somewhere? And I think they kind of talked about the logistics of traveling as vampires. So I think they like put rats and stuff inside so they could feed on them.
Got you. Got you. Her.
So it may be that.
Okay, well, heighten up that suction so you can get that blood in your mouth.
Louis eat like a baby. Okay.
Yeah, see, all of this come and bring the petite beauty, the way he just walked up just then, the way he was surveying the top, even his description of Lestat, like the most greatest actor to ever grace the stage or some shit like that. Like,
I saw you out. Right?
You said I saw you out?
I sought you out. Like
I sought you out. Yeah,
he was looking for him.
Yeah, very much. Very much. Yeah.
And bring the petite beauty.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Yeah, see, he's luring him in.
Claudia's like,
and he's fully seducing the like Claudia's whole want and desire. Like I feel like he knows somehow, like either through like Louis' memories, because he's probably like really weak at this moment. Maybe there was some way he got into his mind. Yeah, it just feels like he's definitely like ringleader here, even though
they knew Claudia was probably the best way to reel them in. Like it would be easier to appeal to Claudia first.
I mean, that would probably be the best way he knows to manipulate Louis would be through Claudia. You know?
Okay. And then he told me we need to take a break. No, he told Louis, and Louis' face right here is funny to me because he's like, "What? We taking a break? I feel okay." Like,
look at his face there. Both of them, the way they both looking at Armand, like they're getting somewhere in that meeting. They're getting somewhere in that section, and Armand's being the one like kind of slowing down the progress. Really, probably the one that's running interference.
Armand is.
I want to leave.
The Coven has grand designs for her.
Who's that handsome man on the wall?
The finest actor.
Now that was confusing to me.
What?
Was it? Who's that handsome man on the wall? Like,
duh. Like,
girl,
it's
that's your
obviously
daddy.
Lestat, right? Like, was that sarcasm? Were you trying to be funny?
I could see if like he looked different, and I guess it's a painting because it's back in the day. But I'm like, girl, that's your daddy. I don't know.
I don't think in the entire time that they were in New Orleans or wherever that they saw somebody that looked anywhere near like him. So I feel like that was a little odd.
Yeah. I mean, if it looks like Lestat to us, the viewers, who also was looking at Sam Reed, I feel like Claudia girl. Okay,
Like,
maybe she was
he's
just
smarter than that.
digging for info. Maybe.
Ever to walk
Or
on
just
stage.
wasn't expecting to see this nigga pop up again. It's just like, we got rid of you. This can't be him.
But still, at the same time, like he clearly was in Paris at a time. So, girl, you know
Right.
he used to be in Paris. He told you about some vampires in Paris.
True.
I'd be like, is that girl? That was that? I mean, okay.
Lestat de Leon God.
Yeah, look at them falling in love.
Two different worlds. The Coven Master has the power of life and death.
What does that mean?
Will you abide by the laws?
I will.
You've remembered, Claudia. I'm remembering it now.
I'm remembering it now. Remember
So you think
Claudius.
that?
Yeah.
Do you
His
think
memories
Claudia
are
was?
affected somehow.
Do you think Claudia was completely removed from his memories? Or do you
Either
think
removed or maybe some way, like the reason why they're not together anymore is probably very heavily
shrouded?
manipulated by this coven. So maybe the way they separated has changed or altered or removed. Maybe because I don't think her whole persona, like as a person or as a vampire, like I don't think like he doesn't know who a Claudia is, but maybe there's definitely
Like
some manipulation in his memory.
Or he thinks maybe they just parted ways one
Yeah,
day or
like that,
something.
or
Because
she's
we
actually
don't.
dead or something, and he
Yeah,
doesn't
because we
fully
don't know. And that's what makes it hard. Because I know we talked about this last time. Like, where is Claudia? Because it feels like she's not around anymore. But I can't really get a good feeling of it. Just feels like Louis thinks they had a fight or something and just went separate ways. Like that's
I mean,
kind of
because
what
it
he feels
very
like.
well,
Yeah.
it very well could be that. Like, it's not crazy to think that there was some impasse they had. What, like, with her being more seduced by this coven and maybe him fighting against it, his reconnection with Lestat, which would also push her farther away from him.
That's
Like, I
true.
could imagine there would be some huge argument that would be like, you know what? I've tried to help your weak
Right.
ass. I've been telling you to stand up for years, and you gonna
Right.
dump me again.
To go
You
with
dump me for
that.
this.
If he goes with
For
Lestat.
this, and then
Yeah.
for this again, like, no, I'm good. I'm gone.
Yeah.
So I can imagine that.
I mean, I definitely feel like it's going to be, even if it did come to that, I don't feel like even if Louis even thinks it was a peaceful separation, I definitely believe that it was not peaceful. So I definitely feel like I don't know if that would be hidden, but I definitely feel like it would have been like a big explosion of emotions and fight. So I don't know.
Some in my spirit is telling me it's not something he did. Something telling me this coven did something to Claudia. Either did something to Claudia or led her in a direction
that just kind of like was bad for her.
Right. That he had wiped.
Okay.
Yeah,
Armand would have to be involved for him to wipe it. I feel like that should be like a rule of mind control.
I'm telling you, that one scene of him in that little area in that room with them little Zen rocks or whatever was just like, this just felt so
mind control
icky. So mind control-y. So
it's giving cult leader.
Yeah. Don't think too much. Don't think too much. Just sit here and rub your hand through these rocks.
Child, this is crazy.
It's never been about me.
Oh, was that Claudia?
Yeah, she's on the stage.
Oh, that's in the stage. Okay, I couldn't tell.
Like,
I immediately was just looking at how disheveled she was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, is this a play or they was tussling? Like, is this?
Ain't no damn play. Keep playing.
Is this a make? Is this makeup?
Like, click play and pause. Play and pause. Oh, that is a play.
But they look like they was tussling though. They on the stage, but
maybe it's a fight that bled into the stage. Nah, they wouldn't be that obtuse. They wouldn't be that like.
But look at his eye though.
I know his eye, everything.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't feel like makeup.
Or maybe it's like one of them scenes. Like maybe he's like hallucinating or something, or like they're having.
I don't know. But you know what?
It's such weird. Like
in the last trailer, we saw Claudia on the stage in this dress when Lestat was walking up with the fire on the screen or whatever when he was doing his epic walk.
I didn't
Claudia
realize
was
that.
in that yellow dress, and Louis was on stage too. And this is the same yellow dress she's in. So
I
I'm like,
need April to get on with itself.
so I know Lestat was here is my point. So I'm wondering if there was a real tussle.
But like, is everybody in the stage vampires? Like,
Everybody, it was
is
a
it one of those
whole
scenes where like the whole audience is like, "Oh, this is amazing, so
yeah.
realistic," and they're really like going through it on stage.
After we get through this one, we can go back to the last one we watched, and I'll show you because like they weren't disheveled though. When I saw like when they were on the stage, they weren't looking like this. So I'm wondering if
Okay.
Lestat came in and they was tussling. Like that's what I'm wondering because this is crazy.
It's never been about me.
I mean, the audience looked pretty chill.
Right. That's when like they have to be all like vampires or something.
Coming back.
He looks so sad right there. Like, can
Yeah.
we just go back?
Coming back.
One of them twinks really got to him. It's all coming back. It's either Lestat that was doing some manipulation or it was Armand, and my money is on Armand.
Yeah. And what's going on there?
Did he just light fire with his hand too?
That's what I was looking at. The
Well,
monster.
they do have some abilities.
They do.
And it's in that one talking point where it was like the leader of the coven is master of life and death or some shit like that. He can bring back a dead vampire or some shit. Like what are the abilities in?
You like
because you could
I'm already
levitate,
frustrated. I'm
mind control,
frustrated dealing with these poetic.
pyrokinesis.
I'm so frustrated. I'm dealing with these theater vampires. Also, is this poetic language or is this like legit? Like, is this poetic? Is this what he's saying to the audience as part of his show? He could just be talking to the audience. Like
That's true too, right?
you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I get what you're saying.
That's actually true. So it's hard dealing with these theater vampires because I'm like, is this pro? Like, is this not pros? Is this like
Right? Let me see what you where you actually say this in the show. Like I'll sit
Right.
down in the bedroom talking about the structure, or you doing a play.
and what's going on here? This is clearly Lestat. I mean, look at this.
Stunt queen drama.
I know the drama of it all.
He got that same scar here. His hair is the
Did he?
same as when he was on stage. Yeah. So I feel like could they be connected? Maybe they're flashing in different scenes and different environments.
Oh, like
So,
maybe.
like that the argument is happening up here, but for some reason
Oh.
visually it's on a stage. It's in this forest. It's in the first house they were in. You know what I mean? Like some weird imagery like that, maybe.
Who is this?
Ooh, that's look like the stat.
That looked like a almost dead Lestat too. Look at them hands. So
Yeah.
who is he fighting in? If maybe him and Lestat was tussling.
Or him and Claudia.
Who was he? Looked like he was choking somebody, and then Lestat.
Claudia would look roughed up too.
That's what I'm
on stage.
saying. Child.
Mm.
I want to know from me
And he don't remember
what
stuff.
happened between us.
That's Armand.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Because remember they were down in the little crypt or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Licking each
And
other's faces.
he's carrying him through people.
I need these plays, and that's what's messing me up here. Cause like, what is real? What is a play?
That's probably why Louis messed up
It's
too.
like, and why is the stat so dramatic all the time? Because like, I don't. Is this real life? Or are you just like walking him to like actually bury him?
But I also it makes me understand Louis. Also imagine living in this kind of environment and having somebody actually legit messing with your mind. Who has the powers to actually, so they could just be like, no, baby, that was a play. You don't remember we was on stage? The gaslighting would be 100 times stronger. The gaslighting would be like, no, but you be forgetting stuff, girl. That was a play. You don't remember that was a play. I didn't say that to you for real, girl. What are you talking about? Take your meds. Right, and we was running lines. You don't remember you said you wanted to run lines? Take your pills. Take your pills.
I thought you was freestyling. That's why I went off script. I thought you was freestyling.
You hit me first. You said you wanted dramatic. So so yeah, Louis is probably really scrambled up messing with them. Oh, not a Nazi symbol. Okay. Who is this lady?
Oh, that's not
Have the
Lestat.
real
I thought that was Lestat that was falling down
They
slowly.
keep showing this lady falling down though, so I'm like, she must be important. This must be important. This the third or fourth time we done seen this lady falling through the floor or whatever. So
story.
okay. Oop, shit. My bad. I think that was it though. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Naya there. She said, I think Lestat is in the past and Louis is hallucinating. I feel like there's some type of otherworldly sequence there, and it might be him hallucinating because it just doesn't make sense, him in the audience having that type of an argument with Claudia in front of a crowd full of timid people. Like I said,
But
it's weird.
also, okay, while we talking about this, hold the space. I'm going to go find that other trailer so we can see when Lestat was walking. We saw them. I don't think they were like jacked up yet when we saw it. So I'm gonna find it. Is this their official channel? Because then it'll be on here.
How many times you listen to Cowboy Carter today?
Me, I actually have not listened to it today.
I listen
Bounce
to it
on this
all
shit. I mean, does TikTok
weekend.
count? Because I've been hearing.
You can't escape it.
I'm like
You can't
Riverdance
escape
and
it.
Tyrant. I've been hearing it like all day, so I just keep.
Tyrant has slowly crept up my top,
Tyrant
like not the top spot, but like at first, maybe it was the beginning. Like I don't know if I just wasn't loving it from the intro alone, but once the beat dropped, I don't know. It's slowly coming up to one
That's
of
my
my
new troll thing. I just like to walk around and bounce on this shit.
favorites. I want that instrument, and I want to learn how to play that.
Oh, you want to? Oh, okay. You get to your country now.
Yeah,
Play your
a
nails.
little bit.
Okay, let me go. It was this trailer that we were watching. I think the last time we watched some. Armand is trying to. You can read it while I pull this up. Go ahead. Naya got a new.
Oh, maybe if you know Naya, we just guessing. We haven't read the
Yeah,
books or
we
anything,
ain't
so like
read.
no spoilers if it is, you know.
Okay, by making Louis actually afraid of him. Oh, okay.
Awesome.
That might be a theory. That might be a good theory that he could be.
So
This is part of the gaslighting. Like, Lestat's terrible. Remember?
Armand is trying to twist that image by making Louis actually afraid of him with these horror
Yeah.
images, and that's the thing. It's not hard. Okay, she said she haven't read the books either. It's not hard to imagine elevating the monster that Lestat is. He gives you all the material. Like,
I'd be
it don't
triggered when
it
y'all
don't
call
stretch.
Lestat a monster because we did a
But we
stream. I know
do
some of
gotta be
y'all knew
real.
around
He
here.
be doing some crazy stuff.
Yeah, okay. Some of y'all knew around here. So if you haven't had the pleasure of going back to watch one of our first Interview the Vampire streams with Ashley, one of our friends, it was called Lestat is not a monster. So I'm sensitive. That's a triggering word for me. That's violent language for me. So I'm just letting y'all know.
I will say, because I am with you when it comes to choosing which side of toxic do I want to be on. I be leaning towards Lestat, but some of the stuff he be doing, you can't not say it's not cruel and somewhat evil. So I don't think Armand has to do much
he's
to
got a lot of
exacerbate that idea. Right, exactly.
So I think there's some of the same scene here. So I'm just gonna play it. I think it's still in slow motion. Let me change
And
it
welcome,
back.
welcome, Shining. Shining
Yes.
said, just discovered the channel 2 hours ago.
Yes, welcome. You were watching vampire stuff and the live popped up. Good. Let's go, algorithm. Okay, let me play.
Welcome. We here at Théâtre des Vampires delve into the underbelly of the human soul. We do horror shows so we can eat people.
There is no scripting.
This man is eating paper. Why did I just now catch that?
That's why I was cackling when I saw this.
just caught that.
That's why I was cackling when I saw this scene. I was like, what is happening here? Because I know it's foolishness.
I love him, but god damn, bro, why are you eating paper? You don't have to prove whatever point you're proving. It don't require that.
I just trust Lestat enough to know that if Lestat feel like eating paper would prove the point, then that's what needed to be done. Okay.
You are the definition of blind faith. Okay.
I can't see, I'm blind. I think it's
Frust-
that.
You
I
get on
think
my
it's
nerves.
that. But it's also, I think it's a hint of Louis feeling guilty about what he did to Lestat's body. Okay, so it's like the ghost of Lestat haunting him almost. That
Well,
could
like
be
him
the
dumping
case.
him off, dumping him in that. I mean, if
Yeah,
anything, he was trying to protect you from Claudia.
he was
So
trying
you
to
could be a
protect
little.
Lestat from Claudia.
I mean, because he lied about getting rid of the body.
Oh
Like,
yeah, that's true. That's
you know
true.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he refused to burn it, which honestly that scene right there frustrates me. So that probably frustrated me the most out of everything that happened in
I
that
remember
show.
you being like very like not happy about that scene.
I mean,
And I,
and you know how we feel about Lestat, but I'm just like looking at everything that
oh
you've
no,
done up until this moment, the sacrifices, the strategic nature of y'all's plan, like
oh
all
yeah,
this
no,
stuff y'all did, and this is how you want to put the
no, I
cherry on it,
definitely was team like finish the job. Like I'm team finish the job because as much as I'm
right?
team Lestat, I know how I would be if I was Lestat and y'all didn't finish me off.
Oh, I'm slowly making both of y'all lives
Oh
miserable.
yeah, I'm coming.
You know what I mean? Like,
The rest of my vampire lifetime would be dedicated to showing you bitches who the fuck I am.
right.
Absolutely. I would show up everywhere y'all go. You would not be able to escape me. So
Mm-mm.
I was also on that team. Speaking of, I'm going to be watching Interview with the Vampire on Twitch. I cannot wait to start. Louis deserves to feel guilty. Hello, Lily Blue. Yes, he does. So let's finish watching this scene and see if they're like
Okay.
jacked up. See? You see them back there?
I do. Okay. Yeah. Bluey and
Okay,
Lestat.
he look a little bruised up. Okay.
Claudia. A little bit. I wonder
Yeah.
what the context is. So you see like burn. What is that burning on the screen back there?
Yes, it looks like okay, maybe it's a play. And it looks like maybe they're in a courthouse or the props. I'm looking at the props. This is like a bank or a courthouse, right? I'm looking at the little lamps with the people like the judges
Yeah.
or something like
It
that.
definitely look like I don't think did they have the people with the wigs and banks?
I mean, back everybody. Oh, I think I was thinking about Harry Potter.
I was thinking, yeah, I went right into my brain. I was like, I don't want to say this out loud because I'm seeming like a child. Bitch, I ain't got no kind of historical references. But Harry Potter.
But I thought everybody like this is just me not knowing my history and shit. Because like I thought everybody was just wearing them wigs back in the day, right? Like if
Hey,
you were a certain station, didn't you just wear them wigs like in Paris?
this
You
feels
went outside.
because that feels like a stenographer stand or whatever, like taking the minutes over there where that person in the hat is, you
Yeah.
know, and it feels like a judge situation. So this
Yeah,
might be
this
like
man looked
court.
like he worked at this was like a usher. This was like a
And
trained usher.
what other scenario could you think of in a play format that can give Lestat the reason to make some grand statement or speech? It would definitely be in a courthouse.
Okay, yeah. And I
Opening
would be
statements,
there.
closing statements.
I would be there as a witness of Lestat's character. Absolutely.
Character witness. Oh my God, you would be the worst.
The
You would be
worst.
the absolute worst, no
I
matter what
thought
they threw at you. Well, I mean, let's really think it, but let's really break it down. Let's really get
like
into
let's
the core
really
of why he did this.
take your already biased moral stance out of it. The problem.
Objection. He dropped a man 6 million feet in the sky from space.
Don't get me
But let's
started.
ask what
Don't.
drove him to that.
And that's my whole point because I was just having this passionate debate in the car the other day about how codependent people sometimes be creating the monsters they don't want. The problem with Louis is that he uses a lot of weaponized incompetence. Come on.
Ooh,
they look like they're on trial for killing
a
Lestat.
word.
Yes. So I think it is one of
Ooh,
those.
I like that. On trial for killing Lestat. That is.
It's kind of
That's
like
actually
real
because
life.
like why would like I get maybe Claudia like going along with whatever he's doing, having him on stage, but why would Louis be like performing in this? Like I imagine it's something that they have, like there's something that is
Connection.
keeping them there on the stage. Like
Yes.
if you leave the stage, something is happening, so they're kind of being forced to go through with it.
Mhm.
You know, I can't imagine them just being like,
Or just
oh,
for the
it's
sake of the
Lestat popped
show,
up.
like Lestat just came in the show, like, oh yes, I'm part of the show now. Like we're gonna play along. So maybe
Mhm.
he just like kind of just came in and just wrecked the show and was just like, yeah, y'all are gonna have to play along with me now. Um,
Mhm.
Louis did what Lestat told him in the past, in his last words, "Put me in my coffin, Louis." I feel like a lot of people miss that. Like Lestat told him to put him in his coffin.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I missed that as well. I
Yeah.
really did.
Yeah, that's what he said. I think he did. And that's why I was like, okay, he gonna survive now. If Louis puts him in the coffin, because I think the whole idea was that, yeah, when the sun comes up, he'll finish you off. Like I think originally, like maybe that's what Louis was like. I don't have to finish him off like he's a vampire. If I just leave him here in the sun, like if we just put him in a landfill in the sun, he'll more than likely just die. Like so I think that was the whole point. I think it was kind of like I don't have to kill him. I could just leave him outside.
Yeah, but that's
But
still a
then
hinky plan too, because you don't know how quick this
yeah,
old ass
that's
vampire is
what
gonna heal. Maybe he could like on his back shuffle underneath some trash real quick until the nighttime. Like you use your brain a little
and I
bit,
think that was Claudia's idea, like finish the job. Like we need to
right?
confirm the
That's the
kill.
thing.
Yeah,
Like all these Scream, you ain't never seen a Scream movie. Shoot him at least another 6 more times in the face.
confirm the kill always.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, no, this is definitely Lestat. So but he does look like maybe he crashed the party a little bit. But so I just wanted to show this scene. This is from the last trailer. So we did react to the full trailer. So y'all can go back and watch that if you haven't seen it. But yes, so I just wanted to show that okay, they were a little beat up, so I think maybe it was a part of it. But that's a good theory that it's just running, it's source materials running, like the play that they're putting on is actually running close to a real life conversation that maybe they had. So maybe it was just extra emotional for them.
Yeah, that's usually
Yeah.
how those plays go in these dramas. Like Game of Thrones, I think they've done it twice, where like it's a play scenario, but it's running parallel to the current story going on in a way.
Yeah, so it said his last words that Claudia wrote in her diary with Lestat's blood. Was that his last word? That
Oh, I definitely remember her not taking his last words into her diary with blood. I
yeah,
just
because remember when
remember that, but
he
I
was
don't remember the
bleeding.
words.
Remember, okay, because yeah, when he was bleeding, she was like using his blood for the pen, and she was writing in the diary,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I
eating
can't
that
wait.
moment up. I just can't. I just couldn't remember what he said. So if that's what they said, if that's what he said, then okay, that makes sense.
I can't wait to rewatch this back like all together, like just watch it through. It's gonna be so good. I dedicated myself to watching it on Twitch so other people could watch it along with me, and I need to record it so that if anything comes out of it, I may give commentary as I watch it, just reliving some of my favorite scenes and stuff like that. So I'm definitely gonna be doing that. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited. I just don't think we're gonna get another trailer after this. I can't imagine.
Yeah, I don't think so. I just feel like it's going to be a lot of. There should be a lot of press. Definitely
Yeah,
should be a lot of press.
we need more.
Interviews coming out left and right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. But as far as when the season comes out, I mean, obviously, if there's more content, I just love when a show comes out and like the cast does little silly stuff together. I eat that stuff up. Like every time Bridgerton comes out and the leads do all these little like, oh, interview with this person, and they do fun little games. I just love all that
They
stuff.
all
So,
sitting in those studio chairs against a white backdrop doing random
mhm.
stuff.
Yeah, when they're doing their press run. So I'm looking forward to the interview with the vampire press run, especially because last season, I mean, this was a sleeper show. It didn't really get a lot. So we didn't get all of this before it came out to like really get hype about it. So now I'm really excited to be able to live that through. Can you imagine being in a relationship with someone where your partner allows their child to disrespect you?
Ooh, hell no. Because number one, well, that's specifically if I was the step parent in that situation. But Claudia is the child of both of them. And I'm not going to bring you into this world and allow anyone to
Kinda.
allow you to disrespect me. I better
Kinda.
be a half parent. I better be a half
I
parent.
think Louis and Claudia treated Lestat like he wasn't. I mean, technically, Lestat more your daddy than Louis because he's the one who brought you to life. So
Yeah, that's your brother.
that's what I'm
That's your
saying.
brother. That's your
Like,
literal
I
brother.
mean, vampire family tree weirdness, but like, yeah, you definitely playing in my face too because you don't have no respect for me as your maker. Which, whew, I got a little darkness in me. I'm just saying, my little what they call
Yeah, I
them,
could see.
my fledgling, dead.
I was about to say I could see how some of those like what they call the sires, how they be getting in their feelings and be getting a little physical because you decided to step up. And it's like I gifted you immortality. Now you take your brain and you go back to the last gift you got. I'm gonna give you the last 20 years and tell me what gift was better than immortality.
Who gave you
Now
more?
explain your disrespect. Bitch,
And
I
Lestat was not why I oughta. We should bring that back. we should bring that back. But I mean, I think Lestat took it much easier on Claudia than he clearly did Louis.
I mean, do
Lestat
we
kind of
need
was
to
just like,
watch Lestat work Louis in that room? I could never watch on camera him do that to Claudia. I could never watch that. But not even just from the vampire violence, but I just can't see a little black girl get tore up like that. I would never watch that.
They knew better because
Right.
if that was in the books, they would have just had to take that out. Because if you're gonna make Claudia black and then y'all go ahead and take that out. We
I'm not
wasn't
gonna watch the
it.
brutalization
But
of a little black girl.
But most of the time, Lestat was just like, "Girl, get out my face," because I got a teenager now, y'all. Like, girl, get out my face. There's like their child, so I think Lestat was just like, "Girl, you temperamental." Like, but he also enjoys dramatics. He loves a little fiery. He likes a little rebellion. So I think a lot of it was like, okay, like I like you. You so me that it's annoying. But I feel like most of the time he took it easy on Claudia.
As much as he has disdain for Claudia, I feel like there was a part of him that really enjoyed the little cat and mouse. I mean, up until he lost.
I think he still.
You saw the way he reacted to that chess game. As long as he on top in the cat and mouse, he eats it up. But if he's ever backsliding, that's when he really getting his feelings. But I do want to see more of their interaction.
But I still think even after all of this, when Lestat runs up, I think we're going to be surprised by Lestat because the whole thing is Lestat's just a monster. He has no reason for anything he says. He has no reason for anything he does. He just likes to be in control and do whatever he wants. Like I feel like that's the narrative, at least that Louis has in his mind. So I think that when we do see Lestat again, also seeing who he was warning them about, which, like we said, Rashawn, shout out to Rashawn. He said, "Don't go to Paris," and where the first place y'all go? The first place y'all go.
Didn't Mekamaru tell y'all to stay y'all ass on that train? Okay, I'm jumping to anime, but still,
it's the same thing.
Listen, sometimes.
So I think we're going to be shocked. I think we're going to be shocked that Lestat isn't going to be seeking revenge. First of all, I think we're going to be shocked. Like let's talk about that before we finish. Like, okay, I think Lestat is actually not going to come back with a vengeful like I need to kill Louis and Claudia. I think he's going to be like these are the people. These are them. These are them. Y'all need to get out of here.
I'm liking that. I can see that. And there'll be a lot of I feel like I guess a little bit more development for him. If he does come in and was like, I mean, hey, I fucked you up. You got me back. But if we I really need y'all to understand that I was not playing about what I said earlier. Y'all obviously decided to not take my advice. I'm now trying to really blow the lid off this shit. I think that's honestly what he might do. Like, he'll come in and really shake up whatever Armand got going on. Okay, I'm excited for this.
Yeah, really I think that'd be cute.
I want to see this happen. I want to see this play out.
That is just a monster with no reason for what he says and does. And I think they're going to be shocked. I think they're going to be like, oh my God, Lestat's back. What is he going to do to us? But he's going to be like, that was cute. Y'all had me. That was real cute. But I think he's also going to be behind the curve because they're going to have had so much time to be brainwashed. And Armand would have maybe already started scrambling Louis' brain a little bit. And then Claudia probably is just going to be like fully indoctrinated at this point.
Off the deep end. Off the deep end.
So I think he's just going to be like late to the punch. So now he's not only fighting their previous thoughts of what a monster he was, he's probably going to come in on a point where everything's all still rosy and sunshiny with the coven. So he's going to be fighting a lot. Like I think he's going to be fighting too many elements to try to convince them of his story. So let me catch up on these real quick.
But I feel like Daniel is going to be the breakthrough though too.
Ooh, yeah,
he's really going to work that out.
That's crazy. And we see that Lestat is also not with Louis in present day. So like, when we get to this, where's Lestat? Lestat taught her how to drive, hunt, play the piano. He's a good man. It's a good man. I feel like the third season we might get Lestat's perspective. I hope so. Yes, I still hope for that.
We theorize that.
I mean, we do know Lestat is alive in present day. Well, I know that because of Queen of the Damned. So I just know he is not ultimately dead. So I'm just like wondering.
Thank God not that version though.
Don't get me started because I watched it the other day. Shout out to Aaliyah. I was like, I watched it the other day because I actually never watched it, but the Lestat in there was just not doing it for me.
No. Aaliyah was everything and a half, but that Lestat, ma'am.
Maybe he was
Not
like
after this
90s
one.
hot. Maybe he was
That's what
90s
I'm saying.
hot.
Not after this one. Maybe then it was just like, ooh, but no, not
Yeah.
after this one.
So we'll get the last couple comments before we wrap up. Yeah, you don't think he's gonna take revenge either. Yeah, I don't think so. He's already proven that. Oh, you think Armand wants to drive Lestat out of hiding? That's an interesting theory.
Oh, that's gonna be trash. If he did all this manipulation of both Louis and Claudia just for Lestat specifically, but that would also explain why they're giving all this backstory behind their little relationship.
Because what would their beef
in the
be? Because
past.
the last thing we saw was Lestat carrying a dead Armand out of a room. So is this just like, you kill me, I'm coming for you?
This is going to be so messy. This is going to be so. This is going to be mess.
I'm
I can't
so
wait.
ready. I'm so ready.
I hope it gets to it like almost immediately too. I want episode 1, episode 2 to be like pretty much all of what we've seen so far. That might be asking too much, but I want like all of this footage, all of this stuff we've seen to be like one to 3 episodes.
That's the gag. Like, if I would not even know what we about to be watching if most of this stuff is covered pretty quickly, which it could possibly be because we've only seen Lestat show up and pretty much like the background is some flick, so if that's the case, I'm gonna vomit. I don't even know what else. Yeah, what's a little Miss Jackson?
Miss Jackson, when was the last time y'all slept together? No, like, but really, honestly, that would make my whole year if we get so much meat in these first 3 episodes. I can't, like you said, I can't even imagine what the last, how many episodes was it last year or last season?
I don't even remember. And we got this whole Daniel storyline that we ain't even really getting into in the trailer. So there's so much of that. There's more to Daniel, and there's like more to this Daniel storyline. And Daniel don't remember stuff now. This is about to be a mess. I can't wait for it. I can't wait for y'all to join us for talking about Interview with the Vampire when it premieres May 12th. If we do any sort of watch party,
next week.
We definitely got to do a watch party on Twitch for at least the first episode, like watching it together live. 100%. So, and then depending on what day they release it, I think it was like Saturday last year. I feel like it was Saturday.
Look right now.
Yeah. What's the 12th? Yeah.
May the 12th is a Sunday.
Oh, it's a Sunday, so it's gonna be coming out on Sunday. Perfect. So yes, I can't wait. Join us. We're gonna be doing obviously weekly episodes to discuss the episodes as they come out. Last year we were able to get away with playing through it and talking about it a little bit, but now that it's a little bit more popular and it's on HBO, they probably gonna be like, "Girl, stop." So we'll be talking about it. Did it come out
on Sundays last time?
I feel like it came out on Saturday because you get it early on Prime.
Because we was able to react to it on Sunday from watching it.
Because remember, you get it early if you had AMC Plus.
Okay.
You could watch it on Saturday instead of Sunday. So if they still got that going, we're going to be watching it on Saturday and talking about it on Sunday. And then also, if you follow me on Twitch, I will be watching season 1 episodes, and I may continue doing that even with the new ones, watching them live on Twitch. So if y'all want to watch it over there with me, you can join me. I will be clipping down those and then like kind of maybe posting some of my reactions, kind of like what I do with anime if I have a reaction or anything like that. So be on the lookout for that. Otherwise, on Mother's Day, it's on Mother's Day. How perfect.
And the premieres on Mother's Day?
Yeah, that's perfect.
I don't.
Because Lestat is mother. Yeah, that's great.
You stupid.
What? That's like the perfect gift.
I'm just thinking about my availability that day.
Oh yeah, but hopefully if they do the AMC Plus thing, I'm hoping that they keep that where you get to watch it early on Amazon if you have AMC Plus, because I was watching it early, so it was better for me than Sunday too. So she don't think that was Armand's body, so I don't know. It was looking real Armand. Them shins and calves was giving Armand, so I don't know. We gonna see. But we'll catch y'all next time. Keep commenting, sharing, liking. We love all the support. We love all the new subbies and viewers. So make sure you like the stream, share it, follow, all of the things, and we will
All of
catch
the
you
things, all of
guys
the
on
things.
if another trailer comes out, we'll react to it. Here you go. If another trailer comes out, we will react to it. But other than that, I guess we'll just wait and see what comes out, and we'll definitely see y'all May 12th, okay, or 13th, whatever day. All right, see y'all next time. Bye.